Hello friends, acquaintances, and enemies of all ages. My name is Combat Bird, and this is Let's Get Physical, the series where I go over my favorite physics games from when I was a kid, and someday play the games that you all recommend to me. In the last video, we went over Wallaber's Trampoline, but as it turns out, we aren't quite done with Wallaber yet. He's developed lots of games over the years, and today we'll be going over my personal favorite game of his. This is Gymnast. You see, Wallaber had been experimenting with analog stick controls in a project known as Aerial Skiing Prototype. And while no full game was ever developed from this tech demo, the ideas eventually made their way into Gymnast, where the left analog stick controls the arms, and the right one controls the legs. While seeming simple in concept, this allows for a large variety of motions, and forces you to use semi-realistic movements to gain the necessary momentum to perform jumps and tricks. The main portion of the game lies in the challenge mode, a set of pre-made levels where you must get your gymnast to touch the point that has a green marker around it. Amongst these levels, you have a wide variety of different bars that allow for an incredible amount of diversity in getting from point A to point B. This includes things as simple as bars that move from left to right, to bamboo bars that bend around. Knowing all of this, you may be thinking, this game looks pretty easy, but nothing could be further from the truth. The levels get increasingly difficult as you progress through the game, and it gets to the point of almost frame-perfect jumps. And on top of the chance of missing your grabs, if you hit your head too hard on something, it's lights out. Hey, you kept a nice smile on the entire time, just like real life. I'd also like to note real quick that you have a variety of gymnasts to choose from. They don't have any changes gameplay-wise, but it's a nice touch. Although I find it ironic that you have characters like Stripes, Sally, and Smiley, who all seem very happy, but Happy Dude seems to be anything but.
Okay.
There's also a relatively easy to use level editor in-game for once you've beaten all of the challenge levels. I'm told the game once had a decent following of users who would share levels with each other, but I can't seem to find anything like that online, so come on guys, let's get the community going again. The other little option you have is called Gymnastics Mode. This is basically a high score keeper where you try to get as many points as possible using a single bar. It's a nice little addition, but it really needs more to compare to the fun of the challenge mode. And the last thing I'd like to go over is the replay theater. If you have any awesome moments where you barely made it, or epic fails where you completely whiffed it, you can save them all here. It even saves the button prompt, so if you're having trouble replicating something, you can look back and learn from it. Well guys, that's actually it for Gymnast. It's a very addicting game, and I recommend giving it a shot. I'd also like to say that while Wallaber has not confirmed a sequel, he did mention that it was something he'd be interested in doing if he had the time someday. And just like in the last video, I will link to his website and Twitter in the description below if you wanted to check him out. He's working on a new project right now that looks stunning, and I can't wait for its release. Thank you all so much for watching. Sorry about the shorter video. I'm still working on a larger project in the background. Hopefully I'll be able to release it this upcoming week, and as always, have a wonderful rest of your day.